Hey everybody, this is Dr. Rick Wallace dropping in on you. Actually moving around, doing some honeydews now. For those of you that young folks don't know what honeydews are. That's when the wife says, honey or baby, I need or go get or whatever, and then you go do it. And so I'm out doing honeydews. And so I decided to sort of talk to you guys about what it is that I have going on in a number of different areas, but I'm going to use this time to be very specific because there's so much going on right now that we're so excited about at Rick Wallace Enterprises, which includes the Visionetics Institute, which is my passion, baby. That's my flagship. But I also have Myriad Business Solutions, Odyssey Media Group and Publishing, Master Fitness 21, and a number of other, the Financial Brain Trust. And so there's a lot going on with what we're trying to do, and we are pushing, talking about growing pains. We're on a whole nother level when you talk about growing pains, but the beauty is we are reaching people. We are literally functioning and changing lives, and we are scaling out now. But one thing that I decided to do towards the end of last year was create a simplified method for people who wanted to experience entrepreneurship, whether it was to start a completely new career, whether it was to create some supplemental income, to create a level of autonomy so they weren't tied to their job, or some people really were looking to escape from their job. So I decided to introduce people to the formula or the model that I use to literally rescue myself and recover from the most cataclysmic and devastating business setback you can imagine. I went from the top of the mountain to the valley. And it was definitely devastating. It was life-changing, but it was extremely empowering, and it challenged me to reach inside of myself and to look at who I was and to stand up in that and believe in that at a level that most people couldn't fathom, and to walk it out and to do things. And what I decided to do was to leverage the internet. I did a lot of what I had done. Even in using the internet, most of my business was in direct engagement and creating relationships. But I knew that there were ways to create business and create transactions and exchanges without ever meeting a person and providing a high level of value and competent and appreciated service. And so using the same business model that my mentor had taught me years before, I translated and adapted it to the internet, and I've done all type of content procurement services. I've done face-to-face virtual services long before that was Zoom and everything else. I was doing Google Hangouts and all kind of other ways to hook up virtually in that way. But I did promotion of my coaching and psychological consultations and therapy courses, and then did them by phone. I did a bunch of different things, but I used a real simplistic model. And now that the internet has grown up, and this was back before the internet really grew up, it was banging, but it hadn't grown to what it is now. And now that the internet has grown up, I've literally used this same formula to launch ideas that create money overnight. Literally within a 24-hour period, I come up with an idea, I put it together, I put it out there, and put it to work. What I am teaching now in this opportunity that I'm offering is literally the steps that I use. There are 5 to 7 steps, depending on what you're doing, that you can literally go from concept, which is when you think of the idea, or the idea is handed to you, because I'm literally going to hand you several ideas that are profitable, that you can go out there and do, but you can also think of something you want to do, and you can use the same business principles, and then you can watch and repeat with any business you want to start. So you can literally grow, evolve, change, switch, move around, because what I've done is I've got, outside of my primary businesses that I brand with me, there are so many others that I do that no one would ever know I owned, and it's all online. But I'm going to literally show you how to launch a legitimate online business that makes money, how to set yourself up with either PayPal, Stripe, Square. There are a number of others now out there that will help you process credit card payments. Some of them even offer banking services, like Square now has business banking, which is great. While PayPal and myself have fallen out because of some crazy stuff they did a few years ago that negatively impacted my business, for literally 10 years, PayPal was my financial savior, because they processed my payments, they helped me manage it, they helped me keep a running activity tab of my transactions. It was huge. And we did great for those years, and all of a sudden they went left on me. And the way they did it, I didn't want to deal with them anymore. And I'm pretty sure after the way I went off and dealt with them, they probably don't want to deal with me anymore either. And when a company's that big, one person isn't something that they're going to lose sleep over. So I moved on. My primaries are Stripe and Square, but I have other ways of moving and processing. It's crazy out there now. And for the people that's gigging, I'm going to show you how to monetize your gigging online. Whatever it is you're doing, I'm going to show you how to take it online and multiply and amplify whatever it is you're doing, you're gigging. So if you're getting paid on Zelle, you're getting paid on Cash App, for whatever you're doing, I'm going to show you how to take it online. I'm going to show you how to diversify it. I'm going to show you how to make it a viable, measurable, and valuable business. And when I say valuable, what I mean is it can literally be valuated. Normally, the basic principle of business valuation, meaning determining the value of your business, is to look at your annual revenue and multiply it times 5. Now, that doesn't always turn out or work out that way, but that's one of the most common ways that you do it, just to get an idea of what a business is worth. Is you take its annual revenue and you can average it out of the last 4 or 5 years, or however long it's been in business, and then you can sit up and you can multiply that times 5, and you have a basic idea of the value of that business. Now, I'm going to show you all of this, but I'm going to show you basically and clearly how to start a business from scratch. I'm sort of messing up now, because where I live at, and I'm in Houston, but Houston has gotten real bad, but where I live at is horrible as far as the way people drive. And if you really got to be with your head on a swivel and paying attention to what's going on, or it gets bad real quick out here. I mean, little accidents every day over here. But anyway, what I want to do is take, and I mean, this is something that I think anybody who's looking to create some additional income, this does not have to be your number one, because it's not going to require a bunch of your time to create revenue. Now, if you're looking for it to do 6 figures, then yeah, it's going to have to require your full-time attention, because it's a full-time gig at 6 figures. Nowhere you're going to go and just play around and get 6 figures. I don't care what they tell you on the internet. I don't care what you've heard. Your results are going to be in direct relationship to the energy, effort, and time that you put into it. If you treat it like a part-time gig, it's going to pay you part-time revenue. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like you're playing around with it. But if you treat it like, hey man, this is my livelihood, which I had to do because I was starting over. What I did online was my livelihood. It's literally how I ate. It's how I housed myself. It's how I brought myself back to where I am now. And it is doable. I'm not going to be telling and teaching anything that I haven't done multiple times and done it successfully. Again, this is a chance to change your life in so many different ways. And the one thing I tell people when they're talking to me and they ask me what's the greatest part about being a business owner, when business is banging, the money definitely ain't bad. And the beautiful thing about the way I think is, even when business isn't banging, I'm not stressed out about it, because I believe in what I do and I believe in the work I put in, and it always comes back to me. And I mean, it always comes back to me. Sometimes it comes a lot slower than I want it to, but it always comes back to me. So money is one thing, but the biggest thing, the thing that I get out of it is the autonomy. I live life on my terms. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I don't get up because somebody's going to fire me if I don't get up. I get up because I love what I'm doing. I get up because it's something I created. It's something I believe in. I'm doing the work I want to do in areas. I haven't chosen anything out of all these things that I do that I don't have a passion for. Master Fitness 21 was actually the first company I ever started 30 plus years ago. It's been 40 companies since, but that's the first company. It's still here. It started out as Stay Fit Fitness and Training, and it evolved into Master Fitness 21, and it became more encompassed in holistic health and not just working out and fitness, but it's something I started, and it's something I'm passionate about, and I've always been passionate about, and I'm excited about what we're going to be doing through that company. But all of these other things are things that I am passionate about. The Visionetics Institute is my heart's work, and that's helping people heal, helping people be stronger, helping people gain a sense, creating strategies and plans to help people reach their goals. I had like one of the most exciting moments this past Saturday. I know I'm a little bit off topic, but I had this unbelievable thing because I created this network or group called the Elpic Realm Community of High Achievers, and it was designed to create a space for people who wanted to excel, and they needed an environment that was conducive to that. Positivity, encouragement, advice, and all of that. And so I opened it up to the masses, and I invited them in, and I was looking to bring some heavy hitters in. And the crazy thing is, my past clients, a couple of clients I'm still working with, but my past clients were the first ones to sign up to pay them. They paid the membership fee, and they came in. It's an annual membership. But the reason I'm bringing them up is that we got to sit down and talk during our weekly Q&A. We do a weekly Q&A in the Epic Realm community, and I'm sitting up and I'm looking at these people. I'm like, look, it is such a blessing to be a person that's a part of what these people are doing now in their lives, to see where they were when they came to me, where they're at now, and to see the work that they put in. And it's really important to understand this. I don't work magic. What I do is I have a very astute understanding and capacity to understand situations and human behavior and how to get the most out of people. But the person has to put in the work. These people put in work, and it shows up in their lives. They are extraordinary. And we're sitting there, and I'm like, we're having this Q&A, and I'm saying, man, the heavy hitter showed up first. They saw the value in that community before the average person did. And they showed up. They're already excelling. They're doing what they said they were going to start out to do, and they want to get better. And they saw it, and they're all in. And so that's what I'm passionate about, doing that work. I'm good at it. And so I was thinking last year, what can I do to help people jump right out there that doesn't take a risk? Now, I also I'm also a dean at an accredited college. And so I also wrote and created a few courses that are directly associated with skills that are in high demand over the next 10 years. The entire market is changing. What used to pay well don't pay well now. What used to hire don't hire now. And so what you got to do is you got to actually have an ability to be in a place that you can earn a living wage. And when I call it living wage, I mean I should be able to make sure all of my essentials are covered, but I also should be able to enjoy life and live life in the fullness. And so if it doesn't do that, then it's not paying the wages you need it to pay, and you need to be looking for something. But skills like public speaker, life coach, coding, content procurement, copywriting, I'm teaching those courses, or I'm bringing someone in to teach those courses so that people can literally train themselves and take on new life skills. But this 7-day launch doesn't require any of that. It just requires you to want to succeed and to be willing to put in the work. And I'm telling you, if you put in the work, you'll get results that are direct correspondence to the work that you're putting in. I'm telling you that because I sit up and I see it every day on my level, but I saw it when it meant me getting paid meant me eating. I know what that's like, and I know that it can be done. And I did it years ago, and now the internet is even more built for it. Social media has expanded and made it easier. And I can show you how to do. Now, when I say easier, it doesn't mean you go out there and you press a couple buttons and do something, share a link once a day and go somewhere and sit down and you're gonna get paid. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being very, very methodical in, you know, how you set your links, how you set up everything, where you promote at, when you promote, how you promote. You don't have to be a professional promoter. You don't have to be a professional videographer. You just got to tell people something in the way they understand it and the way that they can get, how they get value from you, and you can get out there. You don't even need your own service. You don't even need your own product. There's a way to make money promoting other people. All of that stuff out there, and people will literally pay you to promote them and promote their products and pay you well, and it's out there. I mean, most major spots have some type of affiliate program. I'm gonna show you how to set all that up. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and you're not gonna need a fully operable website. You can use a landing page. Show you how to set up a landing page for free. I'm telling you, if you want to get out there and you want to do it, it's out there. But you can't keep putting it off thinking there's a better time, better opportunity, better space, better situation. It doesn't work that way. You're gonna have to go out there and create the opportunity you want, and I'm going to give you the tools to do it. In the description box, there's a link. Click that link, sign up, and you're going to be contacted within 24 hours to set up your initial interview with yours truly. You're going to tell me what it is you do, what you specialize in, what you like. We're going to sit around and find out what's best for you, and I'm going to show you 2 or 3 options that suits you. Then I'm going to show you how to set it up, and in 7 days have you launched. And from that day, you promote it. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing. On that note, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I look forward to working with the people who are really serious about doing something. For those of you who aren't, you know, hopefully you get on board sooner than later. On that note, I got to get out here and finish my honeydews. I'm out.